Okay, good evening. Welcome to Math for Kids number 83. Today we're going to do three really quick ratio problems. Well, hopefully three, and hopefully they're quick. If they don't go as quick, we won't. Well, maybe we'll just do two. Okay? So here's the first one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Suppose a class has 3 girls for every 2 boys. If the class has 30 kids, how many boys are there? Okay, so have you seen problems like this before?
Sort of.
Sort of? Okay. Well, what do you think? How do you think you want to do this?
Well, we just learned about ratios.
Yeah, we did just learn about ratios. So we thought I'd make up some ratio problems.
Well, this says 3 to 2.
Okay, the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2.
And then this plus this has to equal 30.
Okay. So we want to find a fraction. Can you throw that eraser over here? Okay. We want to find a fraction that equals 3 over 2. Something. Let's just call it x over y, but we know it's going to have to add up to 30. Okay? The number of boys plus the number of girls equals 30. So how do you want to do that?
I'm going to create a little chart.
Okay.
This is the number.
Alright.
This is the sum.
Okay.
The sum here is 5.
Okay. So why don't we quickly just move your chart over here so we don't run out of room. 3 halves, the sum is 5. Okay, and this is one example. Okay, what would be another example?
If you multiplied it by 2.
If you multiplied everything by 2, what would you get?
6/4.
6/4, okay.
That one's 10.
That would be 10.
Well, if you just multiply this by 3, 18/12, and that equals 30.
Okay, so what are you multiplying the original one by?
By 6.
By 6, you get 18/12, which is 30. Okay, that's a pretty interesting way of looking at it. And what was the question you were being asked?
How many boys?
Okay, so how many boys are there in this
There are
class?
12 boys.
There are 12 boys in the class. Okay, that's very good. Now another way you could have looked at this problem, just sort of a real simple way, is you could have said, here's my girls, here's my boys. You can just draw a picture, right? And you can say, well, I got 3 and 2. Okay?
Yeah.
But that doesn't work because it says there's 30 kids in the class. So I'll draw 3 more, another group of 3 and 2. Okay, that gets me to 10. And so you could just keep drawing, and then you would find that you would have 12 when you had 18. So if you ever got stuck on a problem like this, you could just draw a picture. Okay?
Yep.
Sometimes making a chart helps too. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next problem. Suppose 12 oranges cost $8. How much will 18 oranges cost? How do you want to think about this problem?
Well, let's see what 1 orange costs.
Okay.
Well, how can we convert this into a ratio problem?
You can do it however you want. You don't have to do it necessarily with ratios.
Well, we know this is actually 12 to 8.
12 oranges.
For every $8.
12 oranges for every $8. Okay, so it's 12 oranges for every $8. Okay? And what do you want to find?
How much does 18 oranges cost?
Okay.
Let's find out what 1 orange costs.
Okay, interesting idea.
Divide by 12, divide by 12.
Okay, so the ratio 12 oranges for $8, if you just divide everything by 12, you get 1 orange is 8/12 of a dollar. Okay?
But 8/12, we can simplify that.
Okay, how can you simplify that?
It's 4 times 2 over 4 times 3.
Okay, so 1 orange costs how many dollars?
2/3.
2/3. Okay, that's fine. So 1 orange costs 2/3 of a dollar. What are we trying to figure out next?
How much? We actually want to multiply this by 18 and this by 18.
Okay, now we have to multiply everything by 18. So 18 oranges costs how much? You write it out.
Well, it's 18 times 2 over 3.
Okay.
18 times 2 is 36 divided by 3. 36 divided by 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12. It says 18 oranges equals $12.
Okay, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Is the ratio, or is the fraction 8/12, $8 for 12 oranges, the same as $12 for 18 oranges? Let's see. Well, 8/12 is equal to what?
Is 2/3.
2/3, because it's 4 times 2 over 4 times 3. 12/18 is what?
3 times. This is 3 times 4 over 3 times 6. 4 sixths also equals 2/3.
Okay, so this is 2 times 6 over 3 times 6, which is also 2/3.
Awesome.
Okay, so 18 oranges cost how much?
Costs 12 each. Costs 12 18ths.
Sorry? 18 oranges cost how much?
$12.
$12. Okay, very good. Alright, one last problem.
Okay.
Okay, last problem. The train goes 10 miles in 4 minutes. Assuming it keeps going the same speed, how long is it going to take to go 25 miles? Okay, you ready? Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it's 10 miles for every 4 minutes. So, multiply everything by 2. 20 miles for every 8 minutes. Well, if you divide this by 2, you get 5 miles for every 2 minutes.
Okay, so would you write that, please?
Then we can add this part to this part.
Okay, what do you get?
Get 25 miles for 10 minutes.
Okay, so interesting. So let's see if that's the same. Is 10 miles in 4 minutes the same as 25 miles in 10 minutes? Well, what does 10/4 simplify to be as a fraction?
2 times 5 is 5 halves.
Okay, so this is 5 halves. And what does 25 over 10 simplify to be?
It's 5 times 5 over 5 times 2. Oh, 5 halves.
5 halves. Okay, so there you go. All right, so good. You just learned about these ratios this morning, but are they starting to make a little more sense?
Yep.
Okay, good job. Hey, high five.
Some.
Good job with those ratios.